Who likes movies? Who likes movie trailers? Who likes Hellboy movie trailers? There's a new one, apparently, and I'm going to react to it. So, let's go.
On an island off the coast of Scotland.
That voice sounds familiar.
From the depths of hell.
Sounds like that girl from who played the Queen in Doctor Who. What did he say? I need subtitles.
You did.
It was her. I was right. Whatever that actress's name is.
We face every verdict, and yet you take me in. Hello, son.
Is he playing Professor Broom?
Where's my fucking violin?
Ah, it's Thingy from Lost.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. Out there, there's a 5th century sorceress
Mia Jovovich.
on the curtain on London and the world. Great homework.
Cool. That was cool.
Why do you fight for those who hate and fear you? You were meant for this.
Is she topless?
Out of the ashes,
That thing looks cool. Oh my god. Whoa, that looks creepy as hell and crazy. What's going on?
Okay, unappreciated prophecy with more relatable states.
haven't we got to be saving the world or something?
Knuckle dusters. Okay. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Weir leopard? Nice. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, that's a bit over CG, but still. He looks really cool with the long horns and the fire going on. Look at that! Oh, he just delimbed that troll or whatever it was. That's horrible lady from the horrible TV show EastEnders. He's riding a dragon. Some kind of hell dragon. Oh.
But it's not gonna work, you know, because I'm a Capricorn and you're fucking nuts!
Okay, well, yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I wasn't much of a fan of the previous trailer, or the previous two trailer, one or two, but this one looks a lot better. It's like they took a lot of criticism on board. I'm not still keen on the music they're using for it. Smoke on the Water, yeah. I think it's probably a bad choice. The last one was Billy Idol, and that just didn't fit at all. I'm still not convinced this one fits, but it's definitely a massive improvement on the last trailer. That was really enjoyable to watch. I think I'd appreciate it if they had some kind of either animatronics or they use CG to enhance David Harbour's makeup, because we can't really see any facial expressions. He's going to have an incredibly hard time acting through those prosthetics and that makeup. And I think just a little bit of help, like they did on, say, Deadpool's mask, to just sort of hint at certain expressions on his eyes and things like that. I think he's going to have trouble emoting from what I can see, but he looks great. He looks fine. He looks as good as Ron Perlman's one as far as I'm concerned. The humour is still a little bit off, I think. It hit more in this one than it did the last one. Only time will tell when we actually see the movie, which isn't too far away, I don't think. And to see how good that's actually going to be and how effective that's going to be to the audience. Hellboy's always been kind of like a dark comedy anyway, so I'm hoping that the comedic element is as strong as the rest of the film. Ian McShane, I didn't know Ian McShane was in it, but I couldn't see any. It looks kind of like this is a bit of an origin story as well, like they're completely rebooting it. And Ian McShane might be playing Professor Broom. I'm not sure if he is. He doesn't look anything like him. So I'm hoping if there is a Professor Broom, then he at least looks like him. But he did say he was his son, so yeah, don't know. I need to look at the IMDb details for who plays what and who plays who. The Weir Leopard looked incredible. That looked great. The action sequences with it looked awesome. I still don't think it looks as good as that old transformation scene from American Werewolf in London from like the early 80s, was it? Late 70s? That's still, to this day, one of the most incredible pieces of special effects ever put onto film. And this one is blatantly full CG, and there's no way you can get that practical effect look without using practical effects. I think it would have been better if they'd used practical effects or something like that, and just gone the extra mile and put that in there. Obviously, it's going to be overly heavily CG, because they all are, really. All these Hellboy movies are, but it's a shame that everything looks so blatantly CG. Having said that, the film might be so good that we don't really care. It might be a letdown for it. It might be a hindrance to it. It might not really matter when we watch it. I don't know. I think this is probably a movie I will go and see by the looks of the trailer. From the previous trailer, I just wasn't really interested. It didn't hit with me at all. It didn't trigger anything, and I just longed for Guillermo del Toro's direction and his vision. But this one looks a lot better. Whether it's to do with the editing, and the choice of clips that they show, I don't know. But having it set in London, which is just like several miles down the road from where I live. And I know London really well, so having it set in London instead of somewhere, say, like the States, which every movie seems to be set in, or some nondescript city in some country that no one's ever heard of, or some made-up place, it's great. I think having it in the UK is great. There aren't enough movies that use the UK, movies of this scale and the scope, that use the UK as a backdrop. So I'm really excited by that. And like I said, American Werewolf in London, they did just that. And it was amazing, taking something that was incredibly sort of supernatural and fearsome and otherworldly, and putting it into the UK environment, at least for the people that live in the UK, made it so much more real, made it so much more visceral and fearsome. I'm not sure we'll be able to say that about the CG in this movie, but it'll be good to see that kind of thing taking place with London as a backdrop. I'm not sure if anywhere else is going to be shown in the movie, or it's just going to be set in London. I don't know. But I think everyone loves David Harbour, don't they, really, from Stranger Things? He was a solid choice to use for the role. And I think for nothing else, I'd probably see it for David Harbour, because I'm a fan of his. But let me know what you guys think. I would love to read it. I'd love to know if you're all going to go and see it. There doesn't seem, I'll just add quickly, there doesn't seem to be, from what I can see, any social justice warrior rubbish in this movie. No overly PC identity politics or anything like that in it. So that's always a good sign. I didn't see anything that could even be remotely like that in the trailer. Fingers crossed they're sensible enough to keep all that out of it. I mean, Mike Mignola, the original creator of Hellboy, I don't think he ever had any of that in his stories, so they better not put it into this one. I'm not sure what it's based on, which story it's based on, or which original comic it's based on, but I'm sold. I think I'll probably go and see it. So I will be signing off and look forward to a new trailer reaction soon. Again, do the whole like, subscribe and ring the bell thing. If you want, that is. I'm not going to tell you or plead or beg you, but if you do feel like you need to, please do so. And I'd love to see your comments. So I'll be back soon. Thanks very much, guys.